and this is Learning with Lynn. So, I want to welcome you all out today. I am Lynn Huber.
And I'm Richard.
And this is Richard. So, if you're here, say hi. If you are, we need to unplug the phone. If you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, type replay so we know you were here. Hi, Tracy. Good to see you. So, today we're going to talk about growing your Avon business during uncertain times. So, I'm just going to go right into it. People will come in as we get going, and then they can watch the replay. But anyway, I'm good to see you, Tracy. So, hey, I've had discussions with some of you about the coronavirus and how it's affecting, our families and our communities and our businesses. And so many events are being canceled, and people are asked not to be around lots of people and just stay home. But how is this going to affect our Avon businesses? Hi, Anitra. Good to see you. So I know it's scary, you guys. It seems to be getting worse by the day. And I'm not an alarmist. I mean, I'm not panicky. I'm not even overly worried, but I am kind of a little concerned. And I want to be real with all of you because I love you guys, and because we want all of us to be successful. So I do expect this to impact our Avon business. You might as well just know that right up front. I do. And I anticipate that things are going to get a bit worse before they get better. People are not working and they're worried about their financial stability. In-person events are being canceled, and everyone's just a little bit distracted or on edge waiting to see what's going to happen next. Avon is going to have product shortages, and they're going to have out of stocks because so many businesses are shut down. So many shipments from China, and I'm not even sure if South Korea shipments are coming. But, those things are going to mean we're going to be out of stock. So this is not going to be fun. It's not going to be easy, that's for sure. So Anitra says, I expect it too. Yeah. I really do. I really do. I expect problems. But you know what? The cool thing is we own our own business. We get to decide how this is going to affect us. And that's why I'm having this tonight. That's why we're talking about this. Because as a business owner, I think it's important to be proactive and be prepared and be sensitive to our teams and our customers, right? And it is scary. We know that already. But I also want you to know that there's hope. There seriously is. I was reading in the Wall Street Journal online, and they were reporting that they're expecting business revenue to be down 30%. That's huge. And I'm guessing it might even be more than that, but 30%. But I'm looking, okay, Tracy says, yeah, I've been wondering. Yeah. So anyway, but here's the thing, you guys. The direct sales or network marketing business is known to grow in a downturn economy. In fact, our profession, we experience the greatest wave of momentum when the economy is struggling. That's just the nature of our business. We, because people come, they join our business, they come to our business when they're struggling, they need extra money, right? And so did you know that there's more millionaires created during a recession than at any other time? It's true. It is true. The last big financial disaster was in 2008. It was horrible, but it did some amazing things for the network marketing community and for direct sales. It grew like it always does. And our economy these days, has been doing really well over the past more than several years. Over the past, 8 years or something, we've been doing extremely well. And the truth is we've been due for a correction for years. But the good thing is that the economy is strong. And so many people believe that it's going to bounce back really quickly once this health emergency is taken care of. The reason the economy, the stock market and everything is taking a dump is because of the healthcare emergency. Right? And everybody believes, all the financial people believe that once this gets handled, and we know it will, we just have to ride it out, then the economy will come back. Hi, Cecilia. Good to see you. And Anitra says, I think we could look into using this time to do parties through Facebook. Yeah, I'm going to talk about some of that. So it is so easy to get into a place of fear. And I'm not talking about our health today. I mean, there's always that risk too. But I'm talking about the health of our personal finances, of our mind, of our mindset, and our time. I mean, now that many people are having to stay home, Kids are home. Everybody's home. Everybody's uncertain. Nobody knows what's going to happen, right? But we have to put these things into perspective that we're in a great place of opportunity as well. Our business crushes it during turmoil. When the economy is down, direct sales blows up. It's true. Where there is great tragedy, there's also great opportunity. It all depends on how you look at it. So if you look at this, faith or fear, they're both F words, right? Faith or fear, they both require the same amount of energy. Belief in the unknown, belief in the unseen. You know what? I choose to put my attitude and my energy and my attention into faith, because we get to choose. And, I would much rather be in faith than in fear. And that's how I'm going to look at things. So let's see. Cecilia says, hi, it's great to be here and see you too. Great. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Mary. You are live. Absolutely. Karen, good to see you. So, hey, today I want to bust a myth. We've all heard this myth, right? That it takes money to make money. Actually, that is a myth. It's not true. It really is a myth. What it takes creativity, it takes an open mind, and it takes a willingness to make money in today's times. It takes a willingness to do what it takes to make money, right? And so many of you are thinking about, well, how are we going to pivot? Well, because that's what we need to do right now. We need to pivot. And you're like, oh my gosh, the kids are at home. What am I going to do? I'm at home. Now what am I going to do? People are home. They're worried about finances. They're worried about their current economic situation. And I believe we have to get our head in the right place and not fall into this pandemic of panic, which I think is overshadowing some people in situations right now. Panic does no good to anybody, right? We want to not be in pandemic. We don't want to be in panic because that's a pandemic of its own. I'm just looking to see. I've heard that myth hundreds of times, Anitra says. Yeah, it's true. So, hey, this is, we have an amazing opportunity with Avon, especially right now with free signups to offer people a solution. And so while I don't want you to be sleazy about this, I'm not saying you should go out and just start slamming everybody with join my team, but I want you to start thinking about how can you help somebody who's out of work, even if it's temporary, to be able to bring in some money. Because you can help them get signed up for no cost, and maybe you can give them some brochures to get them started or teach them how to use the digital brochure to get started right away. And I want you to come from your heart and show them how to be successful. You're not going to just sign somebody up because, hey, we have free sign up today, and then leave them floundering, right? The whole idea is that we're here to help people. We're here. And so you want to make sure that when you bring people in, that they're connected to training and support. Did you want to say something?
No. Right.
Okay, I thought you sounded like you were saying something. So an online business like Avon is a perfect business in today's times. So I've got 5 really great tips for you regarding that. So the first one is low cost, no risk, right? Right now, it costs nothing to get started. You can promote your business and make money right away. And I'm not kidding. I mean right away, right? For online store orders, Avon deposits your earnings into your bank account 2 days after the order ships, right? For personal delivery orders, you take the order, you get their money, you have the money in your hand right now. You just have to make sure you hold out what you're going to owe Avon before spending anything. But, if you're a brand new rep and you're at 25% earnings and you take $100 in orders, you're going to owe Avon $75. You're actually going to have to figure in, you're going to owe $8 for shipping probably. But you're going to have some money in your hand right now. You have to, like I said, make sure you know what you're going to owe Avon before you start spending money. So number 2, no experience necessary. Hey, that's the cool thing about our business. You don't need experience to be successful in our business, right? Avon offers tons of training in Avon U and on Facebook Lives and on the Avon USA representative page. My blog, onlinebeautybiz.com, is also full of training and helpful tips. Number 3, you have the opportunity to be profitable right away. So literally, you can start right now and begin earning this month, this week. Actually, today, right? As I explained earlier, you can seriously make money today. And the time to look for a plan B is not when you need one. Obviously, there's many people that are going to need one right now. And so they didn't plan ahead, right? But even for those who are getting sick leave or paid time off, what a great way to spend your time while they're home wondering what to do with themselves. Because they're stuck at home, they can't go to work. Maybe they're getting sick leave or they're getting whatever, they're getting paid for being home, but they're stuck at home. So why not? Right now might be a good time to start a plan B, right? Get it going. Not to mention it's just smart business, right? I mean, think about all the tax benefits that are associated with having a home-based business. Number 4, it's fun and it's flexible. You do this on your time, on your own terms. I have so many parents on my team who build their Avon business around their children's nap time or in between running errands. So you could do this too. I mean, you're already in, right? I'm not trying to sell you guys. I'm just trying to make you understand what you have to offer people. So leverage this time that we're home and that our friends are home too. And as people are starting thinking about solutions and opportunity, you have that solution and opportunity for them.
Penny Theory's on there.
Penny, hi Penny, good to see you. And Jesus, thank you for the card.
Well, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
What an awesome visit you had.
And Anitra, I've learned that to put my commission into my savings. That's a smart idea. So then my number 5 tip is the support, the culture, the community. So you've got to admit we have a great Avon culture, right? I mean, I love the idea of one Avon, one team, right? There's so many Facebook groups that welcome all Avon representatives and we all support each other. And I love to be a part of this whole community that we are. I mean, it makes me feel special to be a part of it. And I'm sure you probably feel a little bit of that. So that's another thing you have to offer. So yes, for sure, the Avon opportunity, you should be offering that to anyone who you could bless with this amazing opportunity, right? It's not about being an opportunist. It's about focusing on opportunity. We know what we have. This is about helping people to find financial peace of mind right now, and really focusing on what true freedom is. Come from your heart, offer what you have, and offer that help that you can get someone through this time, right? You can help them get through these times. You can help them make money. You can help them, even if it's getting a discount on their products, whatever, you can help them with that. So, but okay, that's one thing. We're talking about, offering people the opportunity to sell. But, and Cecilia says, let me see. The Avon culture is so supportive. I love it. Yeah, I agree. I do agree. So other things that you can do to make some shifts in your business and still stay present and profitable while there's a lot of unknowns. This is where we're going to talk into how you can try to keep your business going during this time. So we talked about recruiting. So let's talk about now how we can be more better at trying to keep our sales up and take care of our customers, okay? So the first one is show up on social media more. Your customers want to hear from you, so go live. Go live on Facebook. I know you're probably cringing. Be sensitive to the situation at hand, but also stay active and in front of your customers. So you know what? I'm going to share my screen here. 1 second. Okay, hold on. I need to move this over here. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to move my my Dealy Boppy out of the way here, so my control panel out of the way so that I can see my screen. There we go. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. Now you should be able to see my blog. And so we are going to we're going to go live to stay in front of our customers, right? So if you're afraid to go live, I'm going to show you some posts in here. We're on my online beauty biz blog. I'm going to show you some posts in here that will help you. So if we go over to the search, and we type in Facebook Live. This is if you want to share your screen. This is how to do a live and share your screen. But this is one of the ones that I was talking about that I wanted to show you, how to get over your Facebook Live video nervousness. So if you're like shy and you're a little afraid to do that, this will help you. This post here will help you. Because this is all about, I'm going to open that in a new window. Yeah, okay, good. You can see it. This one talks about practice makes perfect. It talks about no pressure, just be yourself, because your customers want you to be you. They want to see you. You don't have to be polished and perfect. You just want to be you. So this post is going to help you with that. And then another post is 3 tips for better Facebook Live videos. So all I did was I went to the search and I searched for Facebook Live. Okay. And so don't worry about being perfect. Your customers want to see the real you. They're not looking for you to be polished or perfect. They just, they want, especially right now. I mean, we're all doing this social separation thing. We're not supposed to be close to anybody, right? We're not supposed to be interacting with people. And people are home and they're home from work and they're on Facebook. So let them see your face. Let them see your personality. Show them who you are. It's going to help your Avon business, I promise. So, and your customers are bored, right? They're surfing on Facebook. Okay, so another idea, start doing more online parties. If you haven't done anything with online parties or Facebook parties, now's the time to do so. So you can find a whole bunch of blog posts. On the left-hand side of my screen, there's categories. And if we go to Facebook parties, and there's also one for online parties. Online parties is mostly talking about another platform called Squee. So if you're interested in that, look for online parties. But if you click on Facebook parties, you're going to find a whole bunch of parties. This is how to create a video for your party. Here's how to invite people to your parties. Here's 10 mistakes to avoid making your parties. Use Facebook events. There's all kinds of information in here about how to do parties and easy ways to find cool content. There's a photo album that you can use for your parties, a really cool virtual door prize slip, and then here, the ultimate one, how to host a Facebook party for your Avon business. So it's all here. And you know what? If you're home from work and you can't go to work anyway, now's the time to start learning more about how to do it, right? Set a goal to do as many online parties as you can. Many reps have been having great success with Facebook Messenger party too. I haven't done those, so I haven't trained on them. But this is like where you invite people in a Facebook Messenger chat thingy, and you actually do the party in Messenger. So now's the time to kind of learn more about it. I mean, Anitra said that too. She said, now it's time to look at doing parties. She said that up there somewhere. Where did I see that? Yeah, there we go. I think we could look into using this time to do parties through Facebook. Yes, exactly, you guys. The thing is when we get thrown a curveball, we find a way around it, right? Okay, how about here's another idea. Offer virtual personal shopping. It's kind of in the way this is kind of like a live. I mean, this is where you connect with your customers using FaceTime or Google Hangout or Zoom, or even text or personal message or direct message. You can, send quick video clips to facilitate shopping. Basically, you're bringing the shopping to your people. I've seen a lot of people do these, like with paparazzi parties, where they go on a Facebook Live, actually, and they're like, okay, here I have this piece of jewelry, and I have this piece of jewelry, and they're actually selling them. And that's a way, too, that you can do more virtual, because you're just not going to see your customers as much, right? You're just not going to be in front of your customers as much. So, Mary, oh, thank you. You're a sweetheart. You have great info. Cecilia says great info somewhere. Great information. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Offer delivery options. So I sent out an email to my customers today. Avon sent that email out to representatives about what they're doing for COVID-19. So I sent an email out to my customers, and I basically sent that email, but I put a paragraph first saying, hey, I just want to let you know that we are still business as usual. We're still here to take care of you. And I talked about, I'm more than happy to, you could buy from my online store and have Avon ship it directly to you, and then there's no personal contact at all. But we're also more than happy to just knock on your door and drop the order on your doorstep so that you can come out and get it. When we'll set up a time when you can expect us, and then it will be left on your doorstep and you can come out and get it. And then of course we can take for payment methods, Venmo or credit card, or they can leave a check under the mat, right? Or whatever. And that I think I said, we won't be coming into your house, and so we would either just give you the order at the door, or we'd be happy to drop it for you at the door, and then you can come out and get it when we leave. But I think your customers are still going to appreciate the attention. They still are going to appreciate being able to get their products, and if you can alleviate some of their fears while you're providing that service, they're going to appreciate it for you. Do you have anything you want to add with that? I know you do a lot of deliveries.
Yeah. I mean, it was funny, years ago, I used to do a lot of drop and go orders because I was delivering 60 to 80 orders every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I would just tell each customer, I say, there'd be 20 customers in an area. I say, I'm going to be in this neighborhood between 4 and 6 p.m. or 2 to 4 or whatever time it was. And I say, let me know how you want to pay. And we'd collect the money up front if they hadn't already paid. Or it could be a check under the mat, or I get the credit card information. So all I had to do is I was just driving and dropping off the order and picking up the check under the mat or whatever, so I could get out all the orders on time. Because otherwise, it would have taken me weeks to get the orders out, just trying to meet with a customer and visit with them. And a lot of people are busy back then too. And the same thing now. People are really busy and they don't have time to be sitting around at the house waiting for you to show up. No, but especially now in the environment we're in right now, though, is what I was going to say, is that people don't want to have the contact. They're afraid of the virus being spread out there. So this way, it's a beautiful fix on the problem. So
yeah, they're actually not busy right now. They're home bored.
Yeah. Well, now, yeah,
they're home bored. Okay. Another thing you can do right now to help grow your business is use this time to work on increasing your visibility and your presence online. Right. So that thing you've been putting off, the website maybe that you've thought about building, the blog, email marketing, Instagram, batching your social media posts. Now's the time to get to work on those things. And if you go back to my blog here at onlinebeautybiz.com, up at the top where it says online marketing, if you click on this, I have all kinds of information, why market online and how to set up your blog. Here's where you get your hosting. Here's how you create your blog. Here's plugins I use. This is all technical stuff. You guys, this is not, but I walk you through each step. But if you're stuck at home and you can't leave, then maybe now's the time to do it. If it's something you wanted to do. I'm not saying you should do it, but if it's something you wanted to do, it's all right here for you.
Yeah.
Right?
All these things are, the thing is, the beauty about this really is that these are all skills you can learn. Now that you have the time to learn them, learn some new skills. And then after this whole scare is over, then it'll just be another tool that you have under your belt that you can add to your Avon business.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so along those same lines, go through Avon U or go to Avon Social. Let me see if it will let me open it. Oh, awesome. Okay. So, you go to Avon Social through Avon Now, right? And you click on Avon Social up here. Just in case you didn't know, I want to make sure that you know. See this training link right here, the owl that says training? If you haven't gone through here, you guys, there is all kinds of training in here to teach you how to market online on social media. So if you are looking for things to do, and this is a good time to do this stuff while you're still trying to take care of your customers, just knowing your sales are going to be down a little bit right now, probably. Or customers, we might still get as many orders, but they might be smaller orders, or we might not be as busy doing deliveries or whatever, but now's the time. Go through Avon U, go through all this training, because there is all kinds of stuff in here about how to do that. Go back to Avon Now. I'm going to close that window. Go back to Avon Now, click on News and Business Calendar. And this is the calendar of all the trainings that Avon's done. So you can go to these, you can click on them, and it will give you a link. This is like already happened. This was on the 10th. Have a skin concern, we have a product for you. And it has a link where you can go to the Facebook Live and watch it. So this, if you look at this calendar, you can look at all the things you missed and be able to go back and watch them, or maybe watch the sales meeting or whatever, you know. And you can get more product knowledge. There's a lot of products coming out right now, new products. So this is perfect for you guys. So Anitra says, I've thought about doing a blog. There you go. And she says, love that link. Okay, go to the Avon USA Representatives Facebook page. There's all kinds of videos there. See if there's any videos you might have missed, right? Another thing, now we've talked about automation. So if you haven't done that yet, now is the time that maybe you can use this time that you have to set up that automation, right? So you can search here for automate, AUTOMATE, in my blog. Search for automate, and the post you're looking for is automate your follow-ups to give yourself more time to build your business. Excuse me. So things like mailing brochures, follow-up calls, and texts, these can all be scheduled and automated. And setting these up can make a huge difference in your business, because this can make sure that every single customer gets a brochure every campaign. It makes sure that they get a reminder either by voice message or by text every campaign. And once those reminders start going out, your customer orders start coming in. It's amazing how that works. So they get a brochure and they get a reminder, and then they place an order. It's just amazing how that works. So if you put this into effect, if you haven't done it yet, maybe now is the time you might think about doing it, because you have a little bit of time to work on that. Okay? Be there for your team. Know that your teammates are also going to experience cancellations and they might get frustrated. And bring that positive attitude. We're going to get through this perspective and ideas, because your job is their leader, right? So I'm going to come back to me. I'm going to come back to here. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So we're back. I think we should be back, hopefully. So remember, wait and see is not a business plan, right? I don't want you to spend time on Facebook and dwelling on the fear. There's nothing for your physical health. It's not going to help your physical health. It's not going to help your emotional health or your financial health. Instead, what I want you to do today is pivot, because that's what leaders do. That's what entrepreneurs do. They take action. So we run into problems. We have a huge crisis. The whole world is in crisis, right? But we have the ability to take charge of our own business. Isn't that cool? I think that's pretty cool that we do. So here is what I want you to do next. I want you to be grateful for what you have. I want you to love on people. Be smart. Do all the smart things. Be sensitive. Be sensible. Continue to do the income-producing activities to help yourself and help others as well.
That's so true.
Yeah. Most importantly, take care of yourself and your family. I mean, it is a health crisis. We want you to be well, right? But we are privileged to have the ability to run our business with flexibility and make those shifts as needed. We have that ability. So let me see. Do we have any other questions? Cecilia says, I'm pivoting. Awesome. Awesome. You know, there's so much opportunity for us, you guys, because Avon's already given us Avon Social, and that's been up and running for like 2 years. And so that's another thing you can do, is go through and start scheduling posts, you know, start scheduling, start really thinking about, how am I going to market myself online? Not sell, but how am I going to meet more people online? Because you can't do it face-to-face anymore. We can't go out to the shopping centers right now. We can't go do events. So start thinking about, well, how can I meet people? You know what? If you're a jigsaw fanatic, you love jigsaw puzzles, find a Facebook group about jigsaw puzzles. If you love to embroidery, find a Facebook group about embroidery. If you love your dog, find a Facebook group about dogs, and get in there and start interacting with people. Don't talk about Avon. Just get in there and talk about dogs or embroidery or jigsaw puzzles, right? And start interacting with people and start making friends in the group. And then once you made a friend, Then you take it to a private message in Facebook and you start talking to them, and then maybe you can offer them the opportunity. They want opportunity, or you can offer them a link to your brochure or whatever. But it starts with making friends first, not getting on Facebook and blabbing your I sell Avon all over the place, right? So Avon Social is awesome. Do you guys have any questions? That's really all I have. Do you have anything you want to add?
No, the key there was the income producing activities. If you're doing well and you have income producing activities going, you've got your business going along pretty good, now's the time to learn some new skills and figure out a way to expand to build more income. Or while one part of your income that you have now is slumping, maybe you can come up with some new way to create more income. And if you haven't streamlined, and like she said, you haven't automated a lot of things in your business, now's the time to look into that and get it automated so that you can continue to grow the business. Because when this scares over, you're going to be ready to rock and roll. That's the main thing, is that if you're in motion now, then when things start getting better, then you're going to be even better off than all the people that were just sitting and waiting.
Well, absolutely, because if you start doing what I told you not to do, you start getting on Facebook and you start fear mongering and you start, I don't know, just following everything and not doing anything for your business, you're going to be nowhere when this it's I don't know how long it's going to take, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever, before we get back to normal. Nobody knows, I don't think, at this point when that could happen. But when it does happen, if you've been setting yourself up and at the very least doing some training, or maybe setting yourself up to blog, or maybe learning more about how to market on social media, or maybe starting to market more on social media and starting to meet people, those things, like Richard said, you're already going to be in motion. And then when things start to go back to normal, you're going to be there. And even in the process, even in the meantime, people still need soap. They still need skin care. They still need products. And you have an amazing service to be able to offer these to your customer, because you'll drop it at their door and they don't have to go to the grocery store, right? They don't have to go out in public. So Anitra says, what a great idea to automate. Doesn't show all the way. And Cecilia says, I'll start automating. Great suggestions. All right, you guys, that's really all I have. I just want you to know I'm rooting for you. I know that we can do this, and I know that you can make the most out of this terrible situation. It's not Avon's fault. It's not anybody's fault. It is what it is, and we can make the most out of it, and we have the ability to do that, and that's what's so powerful. So that's all I have today. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you back next Sunday, same time, same place.
Yes, have a great week, everyone. Stay safe out there.
All right, bye-bye.
Take care.